Hello YouTube followers, Chimp Simple 5-step hit and run banker player system. Even Christopher Mitchell would be able to win playing this system. I think so, or maybe not. Bet player, 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 banker, banker, banker around every 12th hand or so. 6-level martingale. Choose your minimum bet and bankroll. Your goal is to win 5 units per shoe. So let's go to our Baccarat simulator. And we're going to always bet $100 or 1 unit on the very first hand, which would be player. First hand is tie, and we went on the player. So we're up $100. We're going to then count 12 plus 2 is 14. We're going to bet another $100 on the 14th hand. So let's deal. Banker lose, player win. So we're up $200. Add 12 to 16. That's 28th hand. So on the 28th hand, we're going to bet another $100 on player. And here it comes. Banker loss, player win. So we're up $300. Add 12 to 29, which is 41. So on the 41st hand, $100 on player. Player, 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 banker, banker, banker. So let's go to the 41st hand, bet $100 on player, and we won. So now we're up $400. We're going to add 12 to 41, which is 53. So on the 53rd hand, we'll bet another $100 on player. And there you go. And we won. So we're up $500. Let's try for one more. So 12 and 53 is 65. 65th hand, we're going to bet another $100 on player, and that's a banker loss, and that's a player win. So looks like we won $600 very quickly, and 84% of the time you're going to win on the first 3 hands. So now let's go to our Wizard of Odds simulator. This will go a little bit slower, and pay attention. We're going to bet $100 every time on the first hand player. So we're dealing player, and we've won. So we're up $100. Go to the history board, and we're going to count 12 on top of that. So that's the 13th hand. We're going to bet $100 in the 13th hand. Now, don't be afraid of the martingale. Sometimes a martingale can be your friend if you know how to use it and when to use it. In certain systems, you should not use a martingale, but something like this, you really should. Just follow the rules and you'll be safe. So we're almost up to our next player bet. And let's see where we are in the shoe. We're coming close. And sure enough, we need 2 more hands, and that's the 12th. So let's bet $100 in the 13th hand on player. Let's deal. So we lost that. Next level is $200 on player. And we won that. So now we're up $200. We're going to now add 12 and 14, which is 26. So on the 26th hand, we're going to bet another $100 on player. This seems to be a very solid system. We have been using it already at the casino. We have recorded no losses, and the 84% winning percentage within the first 3 hands is very accurate. In fact, it's 75% on the first 2 hands is very accurate. So we like those odds. But we're going to keep on trying and testing, and let's see where we are. Now we're going to bet $100 on player, the 26th hand. Let's deal. And lost that. Next level, $200 on player, and we won that bet. So now we're $300 to the good, and we're going to add 12 and 27 is the 39th hand. We'll be betting another $100 on the player bet. Again, talking about the martingale, just be careful how you use it and when you use it. Flat betting, unless you have some type of a system like we do, with the recuperation, doesn't work either, because it is a 50-50 game. But let's go to the board, and we're at 37. Deal one more, and then we're going to bet on the 39th hand. Coming up, $100 on player. Let's deal. And we won that. So we're only 100 or 1 unit away from our goal. So add 12 onto 39. That would give you 51. So let's go to the 51st hand and put our first bet on player. And remember, the sequence is player, 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 banker, banker, banker. And out of all of the different combinations of a 6-card combination, that was the least shown. So banker, 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 player, player, player comes out the least. So let's look at 48. We need 2 more hands. And now we're going to bet on $100 player. And let's see where we go. We need 1 more win for our goal. And looks like we won that. So we did hit our goal. 600 on the previous shoe, 500 on this shoe. It's 1100. And you can see there were 24 players and 20 bankers. And so we're doing very well. Let's go to another brand new shoe. And this is again the Wizard of Odds simulator. And remember, you always bet $100 or 1 unit on your very first bet on player. So let's bet, and we won that one. So we're up $100, and we add 12 to 1. So we're going to bet another $100 on the player bet 13th hand. This will be pretty consistent. And if you have any questions about this system or any other system, please send us an email at info@smart-moneygroup.com. We'll be very happy to help you. We want to see you win in the casinos as much as possible and play as safe as you can. So the key is not how many hands you can get in, but be safe. So we are at 12 now. Now you can bet the next hand, $100 on player. Let's deal. And it's a tie. And we won that hand. So we're up $200. Let's add 12 onto the 14, which is 26. So on the 26th hand, we're going to bet $100 on player. And again, the sequence is player, 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 banker, banker, banker. So far, so good. And please send us an email too if you have any other questions about anything regarding Baccarat. Not blackjack, not poker, anything regarding Baccarat. Okay, we're at the 24th hand. After this, we can then bet $100 on player. Let's see where it goes. And let's deal. And we lost that. Second level, $200 on player. That's a tie. Repeat it. And we lost that. $400. We're on the third level on player. Let's deal that. And we won that. So we're up $300, went to the third level, and 29 and 12 is 41. So we're going to place another $100 bet on player on the 41st hand. And that is a very good way of doing it. The reason we do it that way, we don't want to bet the whole shoe. There could be a bad spot in the shoe, so we want to make sure we scatter our bets, and every 12th hand seems to be working very well after all of this, our simulations that we took. Okay, we're on 38, and we're going to bet on 41. One more. We bet now. $100 on player. Let's deal. And we won that. Great. So we're now up $400. Add 12 to 41, and that is 53. So on the 53rd hand, you're going to place a $100 or 1 unit bet on player. This is a very, very simple system, but very strong and very potent and pretty safe. So just remember that. You'd rather be safe. Don't worry about getting a lot of hands in. If you can win $500 per shoe, that's great. Okay, we need 2 more hands, and after this hand, we can bet our final bet, $100 on player. We lost that. Second level, $200 on player. Lost that. Third level, $400 on player. And that's a tie. Repeat it, $400 on player. And we won that. So we hit our goal again of $500. And we never did need to go past the third level. And this shoe was even 24-24 banker player. So we're up $1,500, $1,600, $2,100. Smart Money Group would like to thank you for supporting our channel. This video came about because of many requests for a simple but solid system. It is true that about 84% of all wins will occur within your first 3 hands. And as always, please feel free to contact us at info@smartmoneygroup.com for help and more information. Now, Smart Money Group has been helping and will continue to help the many victims of Christopher Mitchell scams. Please feel free to tell us about your story so we can attempt to recoup the money that was stolen from you.